How you doing?
Hi, Matthew. Hi, Ryan. Okay.
Hello, how are you both today?
Hi, how are you? Nice to see you again,
Good.
both
Yes,
of you.
likewise. Yes. Matthew, I don't know, we may have interacted in the past, but nice to meet you. Were you at KubeCon Atlanta?
No,
Been there.
I have been hiding away from a lot of the CNCF events for the last few years because Grafana weren't keen on sending professional service people to conferences. But I've now changed jobs and I'm now at Dash Zero, and
Excellent.
I'm going to be at Container Days London, and I'm going to be at KubeCon in Amsterdam as well now. So that'll be awesome.
Exciting.
Yes. Cool. How are you, Ryan? How's it going?
Doing well. We are in the midst of an Arctic blast coming, so I think a high of 19 below is coming from Canada here. I'm in Wisconsin in the US, yeah, so you're bracing for that. And I do have to leave in about 15 minutes, unfortunately. I am hosting Yarn Schneider from Diagrid for our own Cloud Native Madison local community group, so I will be running that in the next 20 minutes. But wanted to come in and say hello and catch up on any updates. But I will wave goodbye when I do pop out. So.
Cool.
Sure. No worries. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, so I think the new thing, because we switched from Zoom to Bevy, I think, well, I need to make everyone a presenter so that they could share their mic and video. Anyway, it's something new for me too. So we have Drav as well. Hi.
For the next event, I would also check, I think there's an option to check enable audio and video by default. That I've missed that setting before and gone through the same gymnastics you were. So yeah, take a look.
Yeah, good one.
Hello. Yep.
Hi there. I think you you were at the last session, right? You're based in the Netherlands, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Good memory. Cool. Yeah, I mean, you could put your name, by the way, in the agenda. If I make a mistake, just feel free to correct me. I'm gonna paste it yet again, the agenda. So obviously people might join, so I'm gonna start because Ryan needs to drop by really quickly. So from neurodiversity working group, there's not much, let's say, updates. Basically, I had like 2 points for us, and then we go into the merge forward the updates. For neurodiversity, we started last time, so last year in December, to work on neurodiversity best practices that basically they are also added in the channel's resources. So if you go to Slack, they're like best practices, a shared doc right now, and it's obviously as well in the agenda. So let me share my screen quickly so I don't puzzle you. Okay, so basically is this one. So these neurodiversity best practices, what we want to do is we have here the model. So basically like the deaf and hard of hearing, they have some best practices on the CNCF page. We want to do something similar, right? So we are starting with something small and practical, something like conferences, best practices, and interviewing best practices for hiring managers and recruiters. And we got some nice ideas already from a few of us. But yeah, feel free to add more ideas here. To be honest, I myself, I don't have many ideas because I never actually, besides conferences, I never heard about neurodiversity before, so unfortunately, within the working place, I mean, the neurodiversity subject was never touched, also in the part of recruitment process. So for me, to be honest, I'm super new at this. So if you guys have any experience or any ideas, that would be amazing to share. So I'm gonna let you look at the doc. Obviously, we can do this async. That's totally not a problem. If you have any ideas that you want to discuss right now, by the way, before you drop, Ryan, just let me know.
Perfect. Yeah, I love that list. Thanks for pointing that out. The SCF handout, that Safety Clarity Focus handout that I put in the resources tab, has about 5, I'd say maybe 15 total recommendations that I'll backfill into that list. That's perfect. Yeah. So I'll take that as an action item.
Sure. So you mean, sorry, so you mean your presentation has some resources, or?
Yeah, if you look at the, what did I title it as? The KubeCon the SCF handout, that has about 15 best practices that I have found have worked in the dynamics of teams that I've been coaching.
Okay, let me check. Is that in the KubeCon NA Agile for Every Brain presentation, or?
So it's a separate handout. It is in it, but it's a separate handout as well. So under the neurodiversity resources, take a look at that SCF handout. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Perfect. Okay, this is actually really just a minute. Yeah. Practices for safety. Cool. Yes, totally. So that's actually a very good idea. I'm gonna point it out here in the. Yeah, sorry, I'm a bit slow.
No problem. I can, want me to take it? I could add it as a action item to myself.
Slack resources. Perfect. Yeah, thank you so much. So yeah, we will continue to basically, this is like what we are aiming. To be honest, I didn't have the time between December and January to actually add something on this best practices, so I'll do that. So about the neurodiversity, I'm not sure how many of us will be a FOSDEM. That's the one of the largest, let's say, open source conferences in Europe. That'll be in Brussels next week. I'm going to be there. I'm actually going to give a presentation on neurodiversity. And I'm going to explain to people, hopefully people will join. But anyway, everything is recorded, so that's a good thing. I'm going to present neurodiversity group, also merge forward. And to be honest, I'm going to put some ideas and exactly I'm going to present also what we are doing at the moment regarding the best practices. So maybe more people can also join us and contribute. To be honest, this is what we need, some like new audience to hear us out and to join us. And yeah, I mean, I'm happy to represent Merge Forward and speak a bit about neurodiversity.
And thank you for advocating. Yeah, that's perfect.
And other than this, to be honest, from neurodiversity, there's not much to it for now. From Merge Forward sides, I'm not sure if you have been paying attention or not, but anyway, every group right now wants to draw attention. We have created a beta test for the body program mentee application. I put the thread up there, so if you want to check that out, actually, I think that's a good point because we are looking for feedback. Also, obviously, this is open to all the Merge Forward subgroups or working groups, also neurodiversity. So if you wanna look at that would be amazing. And what else? Something also really new. Just stop me or interrupt me if I'm going too fast, or you have something to add about that.
No, that is great and a good reminder. I believe you also have a mentor application, so I will get that completed as well. So.
Perfect. And also there is a merge for the partnership program that we published officially. What does it mean? Basically, in a nutshell, obviously we can take a look at it later. If any of the, let's say, cloud native, or you have a conference that or an event that you're running, or know somebody that runs an event and they want to partner with Merge Forward, they can do that. Basically, is giving a shout out to Merge Forward. There's not much to it. Obviously, the list is can be long as the organizers want, to be honest. So there is no limit there what you can apply or not. And that's a great deal. So at least what you can do is add the logo of Merge Forward, and give a shout out to Merge Forward, something like this. That's like a minimal thing, but obviously can extend to a lot more. So yeah, anyway, it's something new. We are totally excited. It's something that, because I'm part of the Cloud Native Days Romania organizing team, we will also apply that in this year. So yeah, hopefully many other events can partner with Merge Forward. And besides that, for KubeCon Amsterdam, because it's happening quickly, again, there is the ongoing thread who wants to volunteer for Merge Forward activities on site and also before KubeCon. So if you guys are not going to be there directly, don't worry, you can still contribute async or online. And many people signed up, which is really, really good. Please give it a go. I know we talked about it last time as well. I'm not going to be able to join this time because, to be honest, I'm swamped with work and other activities. But yes, definitely there will be people there from last time from Atlanta, and there are many more volunteers this time around. So that's really good. And I think from my side, I can right now take a pause, take a break, and listen to you guys if you have anything to say.
I'll be honest, I didn't realize there was so much going on. Like it's really good to see. Nice to be part of it. I don't know what my KubeCon looks like yet. It's also the first time I've been to KubeCon, so I don't even know what KubeCon itself looks like. But yeah, it's once I've got a better idea, then I think I'll be able to say whether I'm able to contribute or not. But I think the plan is that we're going to be manning the -0 stand from 8 o'clock on the Monday through to 9 p.m. on the Thursday or whenever it is we get kicked off site. So I don't know. Well, I'll have to see, but I'd definitely like to be involved in how neurodiversity is cared for at the CNCF. I think that's the right phrase I'm after. I don't know. But yeah, it's getting more and more important to me. And I've started a group at -0 as well, just a Slack channel.
Perfect.
So I did share this meeting, but I think everyone's a bit busy. So, but yeah, so hopefully I can encourage more people from there to join as well.
Yeah, that's excellent. I mean, I know people from -0, so we'll definitely see each other there because I'm from Victoria Metrics. I work for Victoria Metrics. We're also gonna sponsor, so we'll be on the floor for sure.
Cool.
Yep, Ryan, sorry.
Well, do the partnerships extend to the Cloud Native community groups itself? I am the lead organizer for Cloud Native Madison, and I'd be happy to explore our partnership there. And
yeah, totally. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I'll get that filled out then, talk to the other organizers, and let them know. That'd be great.
Exactly. Yeah. So anything that's cloud native, open source. I mean, I think the idea is to start within cloud native, but anybody can, partner at this point, I think.
Okay.
The whole idea is, like, I don't think there's any problem, like with talking about Merge Forward since it's vendor neutral and, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect. I wanted to share one last thing because it kind of like fall down in the massive amounts of messages going on in Merge Forward. Probably I'm gonna find it at some point. So what happened is there's also Ryan, because you participated in Atlanta, there's gonna be some community deadline for a CFP basically for KubeCon Amsterdam, just like you applied I think for yours in Atlanta. So it's gonna end in February. I'm gonna find the link. So basically, if some of you or some of us want to partner and create a CFP or something like that, to be honest, I will create one, and I think it's a bit more fancy. I don't know. I looked a bit fancier. than a normal CFP, and I have to take a look at it carefully. But I will share the link, and I will ask you guys if you want to chip in, help. That's super cool. I'm not sure how it is, if it's just like a speaker or it's more like, I think it's more like a community thing, no? Like we did the last time. So like basically a group, we have like our hour or something like this, and we talk about just our working group. I think that's the general idea.
Cool. It always makes me laugh when people run neurodiversity get-togethers at events like this, because I do. There's one in the UK every 2 years called EMF Camp, and it's basically 3,000 geeks descend on a field about 40 minutes from where I live and set light to things and blow stuff up and dance to drum and bass until the early hours of the morning and stuff. It's brilliant. It's a full hack fest, and it's a bit like it's Chaos Computer Club in Germany, or whatever the one, Hack NL or whatever it is up in the Netherlands. And last year, 2 years ago rather, they said, we're going to have a neurodiversity meetup. And someone said, isn't this it? like all 3,000 people there were almost certainly somewhere within that neurodiverse bracket, right? Like, yeah, you're just going to get everyone on site to just descend on this one place. And yeah, so yeah, when everyone's like, especially when it's got the IT industry involved or the maker community or something like that, it's like, yeah, there's a lot of people that don't know it yet, but
So I found it in the, so I found the thread. So it's community hub, something. I'm adding right now the link, the official webpage, and let's take a look at it. To be honest, we have time, so yeah, if you want to do something together, just let me know. I'll definitely scribble something down, and whoever. Actually, I'm going to share right now the page. Whoever has the time with me, we can totally look at it, because I'm actually interested, because it's something that I cannot just present as a CFP. I'm going alone, so I have to. We have to like maybe look at this a bit better. So where was it? Yeah, here. So yeah, exactly. Inclusion and accessibility, the community hub. Right. Exactly. So it's a community gathering. Captioning will be available. Yes. So we have time until 16th of February. So a gathering or session suggestion. Quiet rooms. I think, was this something you applied to? Was this exactly the same form, Ryan, or was it something different?
Well, go ahead and click on that form if you can. It looks very familiar. Yeah. And I was very excited, because the talk that I iterated on, I was just overwhelmed with joy of how happy everyone just wanted to participate. So I think, moving away from the sit and get and more of that interactive workshop was what made it so exciting. So let's see, topic CNC approval. Yes. Yeah. Very similar. Yeah. I would be happy to contribute. If you get started something, I'll take a look at the meeting notes. I do have to drop.
Sure.
But yeah, put a draft in. I'd be happy to contribute and tag team on this and go from there. So that's perfect. All right.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for all of the wonderful updates. Nice to meet you, Matthew and Dhruv.
Likewise, man.
See you around. Yeah. Bye-bye.
See you soon. Cheers.
Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you.
So yeah, that's amazing. So basically, what I will do, I'll write right now in the agenda. So this is the community hub CFP, basically deadline 16, I think, of February. I'll create shared doc. So let's actually, I think this will be amazing, because the last time we didn't participate because it was super last minute everything. And Ryan, like he said, so the resources, the presentation he did was like really amazing. This is what we have in the resources as well. I think we had quite a lot of attendees, so it was quite popular. So let's do something again this year, right? So we can chip in with ideas. I'm pretty sure they will accept it, because like Catherine said, these things are like, there are less, how can I say, there are many spots, and then less applicants for this type of session. So let's think about something obviously that doesn't repeat whatever Ryan did. Maybe something more interactive, or I don't know. If you guys have like Matthew, like you said, you've been to like several gatherings like this. You can come up with some cool ideas. I'll also try to think about something, but to be honest, I don't have much experience with running. But so
Yeah. Just trying to think. So as I say, I've not been to these events before. What kind of format do these tend to take, or is it quite open?
right. So like the last time, because for me, it was this first KubeCon. It's like a big room where you sit down, right? So it's not well, you have like a normal podium, right? You can speak and etc. etc. I'm gonna stop sharing. So Ryan did it in the form, he did it in the form of a presentation, but also later, I think, because I had to drop, I think he kind of interacted with the participants. So it was like more like a workshop or something like that. It was really, really cool.
Okay.
So we can do it as we want. Like, for example, we had from Merge Forward, we had other gatherings that were like totally with exercises. So let's get to know each other better. Let's do some exercises between us. Let's switch people, because we're like at round tables. Let's switch the groups. Let's switch the members from each table. So I think that was actually, I really like that one. It was a cool format because everybody had the chance to speak. Everybody had the chance to sit with one another. Like normally the definition of a neurodiverse person or neurodivergent is like we are either introvert or we tend to cringe next to people. So I think for us it will be like really cool to interact, right? So yeah, let's put our ideas there. I think it will be nice to do something like this, like get to know each other better, discuss about our neurodiverse background, our experience, about the practices, and I think anything like that would be great.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds interesting.
Nice. And obviously, well, let me do it now because we're like only half an hour, and to be honest, we already finished with the agenda. So let me open up really quickly doc. So we already have something done. And we can start adding some ideas. By the way, when I get started, I'm really fast, but I just have to get started. That's the whole problem. So community hub CFP ideas, Yukon, Amsterdam, 6 diversity working group. And right now I'm gonna share. So copy link, edit, and so I'm putting it here, create shared doc. Right now I'm adding the shared doc. Boom, it's there. I'm adding it in the chat as well. So I'm also adding it in our neurodiversity Slack resources. File link. So community hub, CFP, Yukon, EU, Amsterdam. Okay, so it's also in our Slack channel. So anyway, once I'm gonna publish this recording. I'm gonna put everything we discussed. So yeah, guys, like really anything that you think. If we gonna go with practical stuff, I think that's the best thing, right? No, and it's by the way, it's an open doors one, so anybody can come in. To if we get accepted, obviously we can also like promote it a bit, and anybody can join and come around. So it's not only, I don't know, special people that signed up prior or something like that.
Mhm.
Super open.
I'm just wondering if we do. The thing that immediately springs to mind is something around tech that can help, which has become a bit of a special interest of mine. So I just will talk at length. But everything from like home automation systems through to like second brain things like Obsidian and Notion and stuff like that, and transcription software and all of that
Awesome.
kind of stuff. I just wonder if it's, and
Yep.
I not a sort of a Matt Wallace roadshow, me standing up the front kind of thing, but I'm happy if I can get Dash to agree that they're willing to lose me for an hour, then I'd be happy to facilitate it because I've done similar things in the past.
Sure.
And it would then be a case of just saying, okay, you know, here's some of the tools. What else have people got? Because I find as I go and talk to different people who are neurodiverse, whether that's at clients or outside of work or whatever, they're like, hey, have you seen this? I'm like, ooh, that looks really fun. And
Yep.
then I end up with 900 to-do lists scattered across 20 different systems and have no idea where any of my work is. But, you know, it's, you know, you can sort of look at it and maybe think about that. That could be something.
Sure. I just added up to the list. So, but obviously you can expand it. So don't let me steal your thunder. Just add. You can. You know, it's a long page. You can add as much as you want. For me, for example, I never heard. So the first time I heard about neurodiversity, like literally in the public, was last year by Merge Forward. So I literally saw that they added neurodiversity. Was like, okay, that's totally new.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
and that's sad in a way. No, it's sad because like the employers, I never literally heard this word in a workplace, right?
Wow.
So it's like I know UK is different. I know United States is different, and Europe is like, you know, kind of like weird depending on where you live. But yeah, I mean, it's a bit sad because I think we should talk a lot more about it, and we should be more aware of these things, and etc. So definitely, it's undervalued or under talked about. So yeah, for me personally, I think it would be a nice topic if we get an hour, or I don't know how much we are reserved to talk about neurodiversity in the workplace.
Definitely.
Employers, employees, like hiring process, etc., etc.
Love it.
So, at my company, there's a neurodiversity group. They have started doing these lunch and learn sessions. Like we have lunch and interact, and then someone presents something, how to manage uh, your stuff better, that kind of thing. Uh, yeah, and also my team is quite neurodivergent. My manager helped me when I got diagnosed. Okay, how to deal with stuff. So yeah, it's still getting there, I guess.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, little by little, and I think that's a very good thing. Hi, Farhan. Sorry, I'm not sure if you were waiting long there.
No, I just joined. It's been like 10 minutes. Hi.
Hi. Yeah, we're like I added the agenda, so you can check it later, or if right now if you have time. No, you already saw it. Perfect. So what we are doing right now at the moment is discussing there is this community hub CFP that we could send by until 16th of February for KubeCon Amsterdam. We're like, you know, brainstorming a bit and what we can add. Yeah, so I really liked the merge forward. Obviously, there were like, I don't know, 5 groups of us. You know, it was like really hard to talk about different things and meet people. But being only our working group will be nice because we can talk about like, you know, like specific things. And just add, I think it will be nice just add all your ideas and we can present it, you know, like, neurodiversity something practical or like I don't know, something we can think about how to formulate it. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I would really like to hear people's opinions. Hear them talk. It's like I'm an introvert. I like listening. I like to absorb some new information. I think it would be really cool.
So, is this going to be like a presentation? One person presents the whole topic. How?
No,
Okay.
yeah, no. So this is what I said. It can be as we want it to be, right? So Ryan did it in his way. So he had the presentation, some slides, but also I think he had later afterwards some like small exercises.
Okay.
And what we did with the entire, because we had one community gathering with the entire merge forward. So imagine like, I don't know, we're like, I don't know, 30 people, or I'm not sure. We're like on 4 different tables. And we did practical exercises. So we had something like on a screen, like a couple of exercises, and we had to like rotate between each other and talk. And that was like really nice. And to be honest, I'm not really a fan of presenting stuff because we're not there to present stuff. We're there to talk about us and, get to know each other. So let's do it like that. I think that would be nice.
Needs post-it notes and people jumping up and down and running around the place, and says the ADHD half of his brain while the autistic half screams at him to stop. It's
Yeah, why not? I mean, it would be fun to watch. Like everyone, with their own style. But yeah, that's why let's keep adding things. But I mean, I think it will be like really shame to just have a presentation. I think we need something interactive, right? So
yeah, plenty of STEM toys in the corner.
Yeah, why not? Exactly, and they had this like really nice stuff. I don't know, maybe at some other community gathering. I don't remember. They had like sweets and like, and I was like, maybe they should put some stress balls or like I don't know, something to like do like this with the hand or. Anyway.
I can't remember who it is. There's someone within the observability community. I'm sure they were at Monitorama. And they basically have a bag full of STEM toys that they take with them everywhere. And like, if you're at a conference, you can just wander over to them and say, "Hey, I'm starting to get quite twitchy. Can I just have one of your," and just start fiddling around with them. So yeah, I don't know, man. That might be interesting as well.
Yeah, exactly. So think about swag, or obviously once we have like a more concrete picture, we can think about it. Yeah, and why not? It'll be fun. I think it'll be fun. The whole idea is to not be boring, and because KubeCon and conferences are all about sitting down, listening, hours, being tired. Like we need to talk a bit more.
Yeah, which reminds me, I need to order a new set of loops. Have you guys seen Loop?
I heard about that.
Yeah, like the little earbuds. I know people that swear by them, and especially at conferences, because it sort of shuts out all the background noise. So I need to order a new pair because one of my kids stole mine. So that's.
Maybe we can talk about networking as a neurodivergent, because that can be a daunting task, and like going up to someone and introducing yourself. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, sure. Dhruv, have you accessed the? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, of course. I mean, I think I'm not sure how much time they allot us. Probably an hour, which probably is not that long. I don't remember, to be honest. But anyway, I think it's good to put more topics than less, so and we can find like a nice title or a nice explanation for this, like yeah. The idea is not be boring and be one person or 2 people presenting something with slides and everybody like okay. And yeah, I think that that was all I had like news and stuff. If you have anything else, anything new, or doesn't have to be KubeCon related, or anything that you've been doing from your side, maybe at work, or neurodiversity related, or something, I'm all ears.
So I've just thrown lightning info dumps. You know how you get like lightning talks where you've got 5 minutes to talk about a particular subject?
Mm-hmm.
Just like get as many people that want to just stand up an info dump about their favorite subject for 5 minutes. And just
Sure.
like, you know info dumping?
Well, not info dumping. I never seen that, but like in what sense? Like,
So like I've got a special interest in robotics, for example. So I just stand up and for 5 minutes I talk at you, just get everything out of my brain in horrific amounts of detail. And then we have someone else whose special interest is dolphins. I don't know, or whatever, right? And it's just like you'll just get a load of random subjects throughout the day, throughout the time of people just getting really enthusiastic about the things that are their special interests. So yeah, I don't know. That could be fun.
sure, why not? I put down relaxing techniques because I don't know how people are calming themselves down, but it's like, oh God, that's one topic that I would like to see how others are doing.
Yeah, that's a really good shout.
Yeah, by the way, so like I said at the beginning, sorry, Farhan, we were discussing that I'm gonna be presenting a neurodiversity talk at FOSDEM next week. So for me, well, I presented, I wanted to like explain things from the beginning for everyone, and then I put something that I said like, the working place, whatever, the lack of practices, etc., and merge forward, obviously, and our group. But it was like one point there because there's like this list of what qualifies to be in the neurodiversity, and well, it was like one special thing there that depression is like something that maybe or not in the neurodiversity spectrum. And I added it on the slide because for me, I don't have anything that I identify myself in the spectrum of neurodiversity, but I was diagnosed with depression at 17. And once you have it, you never get rid of it. Is that kind of catchy thing? It's like, how can not a mental illness be related to neurodiversity? I mean, why are you excluding something like that? I mean, for me, that's something like really important. And anyway, it's like a whole philosophical debate why depression shouldn't be there. And anyway, I added it on one slide, but it was like, come on. Anyway, we don't know much about the human brain. We are like, still new at investigating and diagnosing, etc. So it was like for me something nice. And I think maybe at some point, if we get to know each other better face to face, would also be like, get out there like, okay, what do you see your what do you think about neurodiversity? Or how are you defining this, right? Because there are so many definitions and so many. Yeah, for me, it's like everybody asks me like, what do I have from the spectrum? I'm like, I don't know, I have depression. I know it's not like a classical thing, but it's like I wish depressive people would be happy people, but they're not. So, but that's like a definition of modern contemporary worlds. Like, I don't know. It's like, aren't we all like the same? Maybe just depends how you hide it. That's also true.
Yeah, and I think I mean, so that's again, I've done quite a lot of looking into this over the last 4 or 5 years. Really, it started because one of my kids was diagnosed as ADHD, and it turned out that that was one of, but not the only, but one of the reasons for her depression and things like that. And then I realized that actually that was a pattern in my life which led to me getting diagnosed. And a lot of it is that you are so determined to be normal that the effort of doing that burns you out, and that's what leads to the depression, right? And yeah, so it's definitely something that I'd be happy to share experiences about. I think it's with all these things, it's quite a delicate line to tread, right? Because we want to support each other, but at the same time, none of us are trained psychotherapists or counselors or anything like that. So it's great to create a safe space where people can be open about it, but we also need to know where we're going to signpost and point people if they start to get to a point where they need more help than we can give.
Okay.
I don't necessarily have an answer to that at something like KubeCon, because it's people from all over the world in, you know, in one place. I can talk for here in the UK, and I can say, you know, you talk to your GP, or you talk to this organization or that organization or whatever, right? But yeah, I think that would be my only concern with saying, hey, come and talk to us about how you're feeling, or that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like I say, I want to help everyone. I'm just not qualified to do so.
We're not doctors, so
Right.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, we are just people. Everybody's like themselves.
But I think as long as we do it sort of in a way that allows for us to say, okay, this is, you know, we're sorry that you are going through this, but we can't help. So you might want to go and talk to someone that can. Then I think that's fine. But I think it is definitely interesting to know what people classify as being neurodiverse.
Yeah.
And where they feel they fall on that. And then you've got the whole argument about, do you actually have to be diagnosed by a medical professional and all the rest of it, which Reddit regularly entertains itself with. But yeah. Anyway, I'm rambling. My brain's dying. It's
Yeah, no, that's okay. I think we are like I said, I think we are not very I mean, I'm not sure. It looks like we are all sorry, Farhan, you wanted to say something?
No, go ahead. I just wanted to add something.
No, add.
Yeah.
I speak too much.
So one good thing about Merge Forward is like all subgroups that come under Merge Forward. Good thing about it is it's not a technical side. It's about chit chatting. It's about talking about your issues, how you can come across and everything. And specifically neurodiversity is something, now that you have mentioned introvert or anything it could be. So I'm introvert, and I think a lot before to communicate with someone. So it's very like you can you can have problems that might not be too big, but it could be or problems at your organizations, and maybe some issues. You can talk about that. You can feel relaxed about it. So that's how every group in Merge Forwards, every subgroup, that's how it has been. Like it's there to guide you and help you out, or maybe just discuss things and it's like network it, or like maybe have a friendly chit chat. So it's more like friendly focused than tech focused. So regarding that, just wanted to add one more thing, that I have added open source first timers in the CFP like ideas. So it's like I wanted to contribute to open source, but like with a lot of introvertness and everything, I just don't get to chat with everyone. But how did I came across that? And now I've contributed like past few months, and I became like top 5 contributors of this from 2025 2026 in a year. So I've been in touch with the maintainers constantly, and doing some important contributions and getting recognition, and how I came across that. So if someone is introvert, I can boost that person up, like, okay, you can do this, and this is how you can come across, and these are the problems that you can just. This is just like brain fog thing. Just keep aside everything and just talk about what you want to do, and get started with that. So these kind of things really help when you're part of community in neurodiversity, or specifically in Merge Forward, any subgroup. Yeah, that's it from my side. I want to add it.
Yeah, no, thank you. Yeah, sorry.
That's actually a nice topic, because like I have tried contributing a few times, but it just gets overwhelming. And I signed up for the buddy program for that reason. But yeah,
I'm there too, buddy. I'm there too.
perfect. Yeah, so that's a really good idea.
No, yeah, I think all the I think we need, to be honest, a lot more ideas, and that's why I will share with the group so we have time. Because that's why we joined this working group. We have these ideas. I think the majority of us are introverts, you know, and it would be nice just, to be honest, to sit down, you know, take a breath, go get into a room where there's not noise and stuff, and just like, okay, I can relax. I know these are my people, you know. I can talk about something, you know, they all relate to. So it'll be nice to have. So yeah, I know. I mean, if you have anything else that maybe you want some help with, or anything, other ideas, or anything you want to chat about, we have like 10 more minutes.
Don't think so.
Are you all going to be at KubeCon?
I am.
Yes.
Yes.
I won't be there, unfortunately.
Where are you based, Farhan?
India.
India. Are you coming usually or applying for conferences or traveling?
So I did apply for scholarship, travel fund scholarship. So I'm waiting for that. So this would be my first like KubeCon attempt for a scholarship and everything. I discovered things very lately in 2024 and about CNCF and all that stuff. Then open source and everything. Then I got very active within the like mid 2025 and everything.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm also pretty new at the CNCF. Yeah, in the CNCF ecosystem, but yeah, the last year was like full on for me. So I went like full in, and yeah, I mean, it's really interesting, and it does help a lot. Also on the technical side, but like the community part, I think it helps. You know, there is a balance. It evens out things, because in tech, I think we tend to isolate a lot, and these things. I mean, the community side makes it a bit better.
I seen your blog. It was pretty much covered everything, how you have gone through and everything. Seen your blog. I think it was Atlanta, not.
Yeah. Yeah, it was my first time, but yeah, I mean, to be honest, there's not much on neurodiversity, so yeah, I think we should do a lot more things. That'll be nice. Let me see if there's something else maybe that I'm missing. Looking in the merge forward. So obviously, I think you all are also in the merge forward group. So I added there like all the things that are happening are like more relevant or not to KubeCon. I think there's a lot KubeCon related stuff, but also the neurodiversity best practices, Farhan. So if you want to contribute to that as well, please give it a go. It's in the agenda. So yeah, basically for neurodiversity, I think these are the highlights, the best practices. That's the shared doc, and this community hub CFP KubeCon related. And obviously, you know about the mentee application body program. That's basically concerning everybody from Merge Forward. And I think this is it.
Cool.
I mean, for sure, we'll do something in February, end of February. And I'll try to do something probably before KubeCon, like a monthly meeting. But yeah, I'll ping you guys probably next week or anyway, well before the deadline to see like how we are going with this CFP, because I think it's a good thing. And if you are there at Amsterdam, it will be nice to see each other and discuss.
Definitely.
Perfect. Well, this has been really, really cool. I really like our conversations. And yeah, just thank you very much. And I'll post the recording in tomorrow or so. Yep.
Brilliant. Thanks, Dana. Appreciate it.
Bye.
Cheers,
Thank
Jeff.
you.
Speak
Take
soon.
care.
Bye.
Bye bye.